Hey everybody, it's SharkyShark from Crooked Lamppost Publishing. Just Crooked Lamppost at this point because we do so much more. Publishing, patenting, copywriting, anything like that, just look me up. I'm not hard to find. Sharky.gq is the URL. Anyways, you may have realized that I deleted all of the videos I had up on the YouTube channel previously. And I did so because I realized we were going about it the completely wrong way. There's a million people talking about mining cryptocurrency, about trading cryptocurrency. And that's not where I want to begin. I want to talk about the entrepreneurial mindset, first of all. And the entrepreneurial mindset, the be your own boss mindset, the billionaire mindset, doesn't come easy. See, we're repressed by television, by politics, all of it, the media is correlated. The same big companies, the conglomerates that control video games, control TV, Comcast, also control the electoral candidates in most of the Western countries. And they control this worldview of security in a 9-to-5. We see the news daily and it's tragedy after tragedy, or what's happening with the Kardashians, or sports, like the Golden State Warriors shirt I'm wearing, by the way, one of my favorite basketball teams, and I do enjoy watching basketball. But I want to remind you, the Romans built the Colosseum to keep the proletariat from rioting, to keep them entertained. And that's all it is. It's filler for your mind. You know, you get fed that 9-to-5 is the right way to go. Not be your own boss, not entrepreneurship, not learning something new, doing something new. And that is something you have to break before you even approach the idea of cryptocurrency, because to you, if you approach it in that 9-to-5 mindset, you're going to see it as, oh, this is like stocks. It's something to invest in, make a quick buck, and get out. It's much bigger than that. Now, if you think the 9-to-5 dream offers security and pension, think about it for a second. Working for someone else and then trusting that they will issue you that pension when you turn 65, you know, and the bubble doesn't burst by then, all the pension money doesn't run out, as it will in Canada by the time I'm that age. I'm almost 30 now. By the time I turn 65, there won't be anything left in terms of pensions from the federal government. So where's the security there? And being an entrepreneur is about taking your own destiny into your own hands, and that is the most important concept before approaching anything business related and trying to make it on your own. You could work for someone else. You know, it doesn't have to be one person. You could work for a corporation for 30 years and then just trust that they will provide you that pension when the right time comes. Or you could work for yourself, make your own money, and put it aside for when you want to retire. To me, the second sounds like the more logical option. I trust myself more than I trust anyone else. Now, therein we get into financial freedom, of course. With a 9-to-5, you have preset hours, you have preset wages. Being your own boss, you don't have preset hours. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be your own boss, you have to be willing to work every waking hour. You have to be able to dream about whatever your trade is, or whatever your skill, your knowledge, your intellectual property, your forte is. You know, dream about the price of a stock or a cryptocurrency going up. Dream about a mining rig. That's how much you have to be about it. You have to breathe it. You have to live it. Finally, with financial freedom, and cryptocurrency especially, it's a great way for the people to take the power back in terms of minimal government oversight on personal transactions. And with that, comes the law. We've seen regulations imposed in China as they were imposed with the whole Mt. Gox thing back in 2013 that drove Bitcoin even lower. The law must be obeyed. I will never encourage anyone to break the law or, evade it. There are always loopholes, though. And if you're smart enough, like Donald Trump said when he ran for president. By the way, Donald Trump is an idiot. Don't take me quoting him as me being a supporter. But as he said when he ran for president, and he was questioned about his tax return, his filings for tax, he said, not paying taxes doesn't make me a criminal, it just makes me smart. And that's very true. He found the loopholes, being a businessman, and he minimized the tax he had to pay, which is the right way to go about things. That's the entrepreneurial mindset. That's what you have to get into business of any sort. Forget cryptocurrency, forget crypto trading, forget crypto mining. That'll come later in my videos to follow. Trying to shake your worldview here. So, the law, politics, media, sports, the Kardashians, it all feeds into this 9-to-5 consumerist, capitalist culture. There's nothing wrong with capitalism. I just believe that capitalism should be left in the hands of the people. Call it anarcho-capitalism if you want, but I don't think of it as such an extreme. I think some taxes are important and must be paid. In Canada, we have an amazing healthcare system, education. Those things can't just go away. But at the same time, there's a man named Michael Tellinger, last name Tellinger, and he started something called the Ubuntu movement out of South Africa. Ubuntu had nothing to do with the distribution of Linux, but the same word, community, coming together. And it is literally a moneyless society with minimal governance, governed by its own people. I personally believe that as we progress as a species, we become more and more intelligent, and society gains the ability to govern itself, as long as it's not dumbed down by the culture of media, the Kardashians. Again, I'm slamming the Kardashians of, sports while I'm wearing the Golden State t-shirt. But you see what it is. It's all a distraction. It's all to dumb your mind. Everybody's living in the Matrix. Unplug yourself. So what I want to say to you, before you even think about becoming an entrepreneur, is can you handle that? The uncertainty. I know many people think that there's a lot of uncertainty that comes with being your own boss, but I tend to disagree. I say there's uncertainty working for anyone else. Being your own boss, doing your own thing, being your own entrepreneur. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what's going to come of it if you're doing it right. And that's why I believe there don't need to be such tight government restrictions on personal finance. And that's why I believe the entrepreneurial mindset gets you a lot further than the 9-to-5 mindset. And that's all I'm going to leave you with today. No tips on crypto mining or crypto trading. They will come. But first, unplug from the Matrix. Thanks for listening. SharkyShark out.